Another day, another tea, and welcome to day 18 of David's Tea's 24 Days of Tea 2025 edition. And today's tea, well, it's going to be a good one. Great for this fall weather because day 18 brings us apple cider. Now, I love apple cider. A hot apple cider on a cold winter day always hits the spot. But what is David's Tea's apple cider? Let's find out. Now, David's Tea's apple cider is a fruit infusion, which I could have assumed, that includes apple pomace, sweet blackberry leaves, apple flavoring, and artificial vanilla and cream flavoring as well. So, for once in a David's Tea's fruit infusion, the apple makes sense to me. Now, I don't know what apple pomace is offhand, but we got like 3 different types of apple thingamabobbers going on here. And as well as some vanilla and cream flavoring and some sweet blackberry leaves. So, does this make it the ultimate apple cider? Because in a way, the ingredients really set it up for that. Now, I'm happy that this tea is caffeine free. I've been kind of tired and beat up all day only because I had this really weird nightmare last night. And I woke up like freaked out at like 2 in the morning. And I don't even know really what caused it. I don't know if it was having the caffeine so late at night or just stress or like something I ate. You know, nightmares and just vivid weird dreams in itself. Yeah, they happen from time to time. But this one just felt like really realistic, especially because it was a nightmare based around like being home and like sleep paralysis and some other wild like movie based kind of things that I don't really need to get into. But going into what I was saying, that's why I'm happy this tea doesn't really have caffeine, so I can kind of rest tonight, keep it low key, and let's see, of course, what apple cider fruit infusion tea brings to us for day 18. Offhand, that scent is on point. It gives a nice sweet, like almost like a red delicious apple or like a Granny Smith scent coming off of this. The tea itself is relatively clear, which I would have expected anyway, but I'm loving the scent that I'm getting off of this. So let's take some sips. I love this. I really like this tea. Now, what I'm happy about is you get all that apple flavor. However, you could tell it's still like a herbal fruit infusion tea because it's not like super sweet. The apple flavor's there. It's prominent. It comes up immediately. But it's just very relaxing. It like if you're trying to lay low on sugar and calories and you don't want to drink like regular apple cider, but you want something very similar, I would definitely recommend this tea. It tastes very close to the authentic thing. And it makes sense because of, you know, actually having a bunch of apple ingredients in here. And it really, I don't know, it just hits the spot. I had like a long kind of day at work as well. Granted, most of it comes from me just being off from that dream last night. But this apple cider tea feels like it's finally rectifying my day. It's making things right. And it's just delicious. You know, I'm happy that I let it cool a little bit so I could really just keep sipping it and enjoying it. Day 18, apple cider was needed. You know, I question David's Tea's fruit infusions all the time as to why they all have apple mostly as like the main ingredient. But this one, I finally don't have to question it because it makes sense, right? I'd be confused as anything if it was apple cider tea and the first ingredient was lemon peel, right? No, we got apple, we got it how it should be, and for a fall / winter / early spring drink, hot cup of this just hits the spot, and I can really also see this being awesome as an iced tea, just because, you know, apple cider, the apple juice can be eaten cold. Heck, a regular apple is usually eaten cold. And for this apple cider fruit infusion, it's getting 2 thumbs up. It's really just hitting the spot right now. I'm making dinner. Also, it's in the oven. So I'm waiting for that to be ready. But until then, I can just sit, be happy with this, sip it, enjoy it, relax, unwind after this day. If you guys have been following along, what do you think of day 18 of David's Tea's 24 Days of Tea 2025 edition, Apple Cider? Leave your thoughts down below. Does this remind you of an apple cider that you've had from years past, even days past, minutes past? Who knows? You could be drinking apple cider as you're watching this video. Let me know down below what you think of this tea, if you've had it before, and does it compare to any other teas that you've had in the past? Let me know down below. I will catch you later, guys. As always, steep it, drink it, and enjoy. Have a good one. See ya. Bye.